That is so strange. What is happening? Ah, here we go. Finally. Took us a hot minute to get there. Now we're there. Jesus Christ. I am so delayed. It's crazy. I wonder why. I wonder why it's so delayed. Strange. I'm like 3 minutes delayed on like just regular stuff. I don't know why. But anyways. See, I knocked on wood and it didn't help because now I'm just like frustrated for no reason at all. For absolutely no reason at all. I'm frustrated. Isn't that amazing? But yeah, let's get started with this regularly, what are they saying? This regularly scheduled broadcast. As you can see by the title, there is a lot that has happened. Number one being that, unfortunately, for the proud Britons, British, for the proud Britons, British, for the proud Brits, the Queen Elizabeth II, has passed. Yes, this is true. She has passed yesterday. I don't know why I felt like it was like on Wednesday, but she passed yesterday, as they say. They say. I don't believe it. I have a strong feeling that I don't know, I have a strong feeling that she has been gone for quite a moment now. You know, and I feel like all of this is staged because the royal family, they are very much like staged with a lot of things. Like they have a whole like protocol for every damn thing that goes on in the royal family. Like even like her death was planned out like many years in advance, which I find to be a little weird. Um Basically, so the plan was, as if she there was an article, I should probably look it up just to make sure that I'm correct, but the whole plan in place was like when she died, the protocol was going to be called London Bridge or something. And then if she had died in what was it, Scotland? I think it's Scotland. Where was it? Ireland? I don't know. They all sound the same to me. If she didn't die in like England or whatever itself, then it was going to be like Plan Unicorn or something like that. This is the most strangest thing. They have everything scheduled from top to bottom. Like her whole life was mapped out. It's really weird. And yeah, unfortunately for the proud Brits, she has passed away at the good old age of 96. Not much great things to say about her because I didn't personally know the woman. Um, and there's not a lot of good things to say about her, considering the colonialism, considering the racism and the colorism, and yeah, a lot of similar things to that nature, considering um it was her son, who's now the king now, apparently is a kind of a PDF file, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's the one. What else? Right, she was married to her cousin, which people like weirdly just skip over. Like they are very. You know what? Let's look up. Let's look up first. Let me just share my screen. I want to see because I didn't really check the lineage tree, but they're cousins. She married her cousin. Like that's weird. Am I the only one that finds that weird? I think that's weird. She married a cousin. And this is the real quick. This is the tweet from the royal family's Twitter account. The Queen died peacefully at Balmoral this afternoon. The King and Queen consort will remain in Balmoral this evening. Yada yada yada. This was on September 8th, which was yesterday at 1:30 p.m. Literally at 1:30 p.m. That's crazy. See, everything was scheduled. Everything was pre-planned. Like, can you schedule a tweet? Seems a little sussy. Also, where is it? There was this tweet before I forget, or this picture of when she met the prime minister, and I just feel like what the heck? I just feel like what are we doing here?
First off,
All right.
I'm an
First of all,
individual,
no,
so I won't.
no. There was a tweet. Where's the search? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. It was right over here. Prime Minister. There was a photo that they claim was taken 2 days before she passed, which was September 6th. And I have 100% reasoning to believe that this photo was photoshopped. Can't nobody tell me different. I know it was. It just, how do I don't know how to use Twitter. Oh my goodness. Photos? I guarantee you right now, picture was photoshopped. I know it was. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, here it is. I found it. You can't tell me that this isn't real. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. 2 days before the woman croaked that she was up alive and alive doing this stuff. Like I just feel it in my bones that this picture was photoshopped. They're not even like shaking hands, you know. I don't know. This foot right here. Can I zoom in? This foot right here. Why can't I zoom in? Oh, what's going on? Right here. You see this? It just feels planted. Someone has very good Photoshop skills because I don't believe this for a second. And what is she even looking at? She's not even looking at her hand. If you look at it like this, she's not even looking at. If she would looking at her hand, she'd be looking down here, but she's not. I don't know. Something about this doesn't seem right to me. But apparently, she met this woman 2 days before she died, looking alive and alive. I don't. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of mixed takes on what this woman's legacy, is. And I should stop scrolling on Twitter because wait. What is this? You're telling me that this photo is not photoshopped? This big ass room and she's not. They did no. Come on, come on. This is obviously Photoshop. Where is her reflection in the mirror? Where's her reflection in the mirror? This is a mirror. Where's her reflection? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Who's this guy? Oh, who's this guy? What is this? I don't know. I don't know. It seems oddly photoshopped. And they know it. Look at them smiling. Yeah, we're gonna Photoshop this. I don't know, I don't believe it. Feels very photoshopped to me. And the Brits are gonna come after me. I don't listen, I'm just saying it's a little weird. It's a little weird. But I mean, hey, I don't know. What do I know about dying? I know nothing about dying. Oh right. I was gonna look up the royal, how do I look this up? Royal family tree. I'm not crazy. They are cousins. Let's see. Let's try and use the BBC. Oh, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. See, what we're not going to do is that. So I'm looking, and of course, BBC is only going to give us her and everybody else after her. No, no, no. No, ma'am. No, BBC. We want the before. We want to know what happened, not after. You see, they want to wash away the incestuous history. No, not on my watch. Not happening. Sorry, BBC, but fake news today, and for the next 10 days, because apparently you have to mourn for 10 days. When the queen dies, you are supposed to mourn for 10 days, and her funeral, if I'm not mistaken, the day of, is a national holiday for them. Everybody's off. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Craziness. Craziness. Cannot believe. No, we're looking for the correct family tree, and I know it's here somewhere. I need to know. No, stop doing that. Okay, let's see. Let's see what this is. What? Second, I have to know. I really do. They're lying to me. Okay, Prince. Okay, and then Queen. Y'all can't be doing this to me. Okay, how do I look this up? I gotta type this in the right way because I'm not getting something. Okay. Um. Okay. Let's do Queen Elizabeth, cousin Prince Philip. How about that? Boom! I found what I wanted. This is the one I saw. Ha. Ha ha. Oh wait. But why is it okay? Can I? How do I? I'm trying to show. Here we go. If I'm not mistaken, then this better be real. As far as I'm concerned, this is a real. Here we go. So, how the princess and the fiance descend from Queen Victoria. So, Queen Victoria, right here, from 1901, was with King Edward, or had King Edward. Am I reading this right? Yeah. God, I can't. I don't know. Either way, he had. I don't know how to read this. Anyways, Queen Elizabeth is right here, as you can see. She, or right here. Sorry, that's her mommy. Queen Elizabeth is here. This is her lineage. This is where it starts from these two people from here, you know. And then Louis, Prince Philip comes from this family here, who also comes from this family here, who also comes from this family attachment here. God, if I wish I knew I could. How do I read this? If I'm not mistaken, if she was born in 1901 and this was 1910, that has to be like her brother, right? Then her brother married this person and another brother. Boy, is it? Listen, listen. I can't read, but you see it. You see it. You see it. Look at her here, and look at his family here. They're all connected. They're all interconnected. All right. All right. My point is made. That was my point. I wanted to make a point, and there's my point. They're related. She married her cousin. It's gross. It's gross. It's so gross. I'm not sure if it's true or not. I'm pretty sure it's true, but Meghan Markle did not come. Not sure if she was invited. I don't know if you get invited to those sorts of things, but she did not go. From the grapevines, apparently Harry made it late, and yada yada yada, and the rest of that stuff. And their world is currently turned upside down because, they didn't really like Prince Philip. I keep mixing them up because they have such basic generic names. Philip, Andrew, Elizabeth. Like, can we get more creative? Or Elizabeth the second, third, fourth, fifth. Like, I'm getting them all mixed up. But basically, the guy who's gonna be king now, Prince Philip, was like not liked and is the royal conspiracy. Anyways, yeah. Um, the king now wasn't very liked because of his pedophile ways, and how the queen has spent a whole lot of um, British money, from the public to like try and defend his ways, and now look. And what's crazy to me, the weirdest thing is all the like Americans that like are like saddened by her death, and it's just like why are like oh is it forefathers or whatever it is, our founding fathers like fought very hard to escape them. They would be they are rolling in their graves right now, watching all of these Americans be like, oh my God, she died. How sad. No, it's not sad. It's not sad at all. Are you kidding me? And it's just like, and the people in Britain, it's just like, listen. I don't know how you can feel bad for a woman whose entire like legacy or whatever has only come about because she was like born like this weird born into this family privilege that has been going on and keeps going on is the most insane and gross thing to me. Like, not saying that America is the greatest place, but at least we get to vote for who we would like to, be a leader, and you know we get to pick new people every 4 years or so and every 2 years within our immediate vicinity. But like, these people have been ruling that part of the world for I don't know how many years. It's within the family, and it's just like like a regular person can't even imagine or fathom being like how you could be a president here, you know what I mean? Like, that's just so weird to me. Like, that there's no opportunity to like make change in the sense of like being like in the sense of a president. You know what I mean? You would have to be lucky to fall into the footsteps of the royal family and at least have them like you. But you can't look like me because that's an automatic no no. They won't accept you. You saw what they did to Megan. You saw what they did to Megan, Mark? The Americans love celebs in the royal family because basically, well, they don't have any power. They are mascots. They what? In some ways they do have powers. They do allow for certain things. If they wanted to, they could murk somebody and get away with it if they want to. They have certain powers, but it's just like moral of the story is the woman is gone, and it's not like it's gonna change anything because it's just gonna continue happening with this whole lineage thing. And that woman has done a lot of bad things. They're going to continue doing bad things. Not saying that America's any better, but they are currently facing an energy crisis where like they don't have like how we do like air conditioning. Like, most of those houses and stuff like don't have like central AC, so like it's gonna get hot, it's gonna get cold. Right now it's coming, it's gonna get real cold. And ask the royal family how they're gonna do this winter, because I think they're gonna be pretty a-okay, but everybody else that lives there is gonna be struggling. A whole lot of people are going to die. I bet money on that. I bet money on that. They got the prime minister. He's basically the president. She, the prime minister is a she. Or actually, let me not even say that because nowadays you never know. I don't know what she identifies at, but still. Oh my god, it's a whole lot. But this right here, this right here, I'm not gonna let it go. How dare you marry your cousin and then, ugh, ugh. Look at him, look at him. And everybody who's watched, and I watched The Crown a little bit. It was alright, but then I started to get bored. But all the people who was watching the Crown has been like defending Queen Elizabeth left and right and upside down because they see this prim and proper like beautiful image of this person who was so great, and she was a queen and a princess and and all this other garbage. But she did a lot of bad stuff. She did a lot of, not saying she physically went out and did it, but she defended it, or she never even spoke against it. So it's just like, you're just as bad. So no, no. Yes, Liz Truss, I swear to you, she had something to do with it. There's no way, there's no way that that woman was out and about 2 days before she passed, alive and alive. I don't believe it. No, no way. And like I showed before, that photo was 100% photoshopped. I guarantee it. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Where is it? Cause we gotta analyze it again. We do. We just do. We just do. That photo was photoshopped. There's no way that 2 days before she died, she was all bouncing around and the photo was photoshopped. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I need a second opinion. I need a second opinion. I don't know how to use Twitter. My God. The woman was photoshopped into this picture and it creeps me out. And why do they take photos like this? It's so weird. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me just show you. What's up with these like in the moment like what were those photos called again? An off guard. Like why are they all off guard pictures? Why? Where is it? We'll get it one last time. It's there, but I need a better picture of it. Where'd it go? Right here. Can't tell me this photo is photoshopped. I'm telling you. This was 2 days before. This woman right here, she did something to her. I know she did. She did. It's all this was all her plan. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, she was. She was. They have a whole protocol for this. That woman, that woman has been gone for a whole week now. Thank you. I feel validated. I feel validated. I feel validated. That woman has been gone for about a week now. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. And considering that they have so many like weird protocols and like when this happens, this happens, this happened, and it was all planned months, not even months, years in advance when she first became queen. Years in advance, everything was planned out. Everything from the beginning to the end. This is gonna happen when I die. That's so weird. That's so weird. I don't believe. See? Exactly. Okay. I thought I was losing my mind. I know it was photoshopped. I knew it was photoshopped. Anyways, if that's how your life has to be when you are part of the royal family, where like every move you make is planned out, it'd be a hard no for me, and I can understand why Harry was like, "Nah, I'm out, and I'm taking my Black Queen with me because nah." Mm-mm. Anywho, rest in rest in dirt. Sorry, don't cancel me. We're gonna move on to Ricky Martin because I saw this and I said, "What the hell is going on?" Now, I didn't really believe. Well, let me not say that because then people will say that I don't believe victims. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it was a little suspicious because you know how families can be. When the whole story broke out that his nephew or something was accusing him of abuse and blah 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 and all this other stuff. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna let it ride out and I'm not gonna talk about it. Then after all, like the media attention was getting, his nephew let it go, and I wonder why. So I'm just gonna read you this. Yo, you know what? Real quick, I've been getting copyright claimed left and right. So now I'm like, I have to be like strategic with like what I put, what I share and don't share because oh my goodness, I can't. It's like stressing me out. As soon as I end the stream, the next morning when I wake up, copyright claim, and I'm like, what, what? So this is a TMZ article. I'm reading an article from TMZ, and I'm not gonna show the video that he gave to them because I'm sure as hell that's gonna get copyright claimed. So we're just gonna read. We are just gonna read what he has told TMZ because I find it interesting. I'm Dominican, so I've somewhat sort of grew up with him until he came out as being bisexual, and then you know how the Latino families are, and not that I have anything wrong with it, but like you just stop listening to his music. Anywho, Ricky Martin says he's been persecuted, besieged, harassed, stalked, and extorted by a maladjusted person, aka his nephew. And he's now suing the guy who made the accusations against him. Wow. What a world where we can just sue our nephews. Must be nice. Martin filed I don't like that. Martin filed a lawsuit Wednesday in San Diego against Dennis Yadiel Sanchez, what a name, who the singer claims is trying to assassinate his reputation. Dennis claimed back in July that he had a 7-month long romantic relationship with Ricky. Listen, listen, listen. Living La Vida Loca Ricky, that's our guy. That's our guy. Ricky began stalking and harassing him. Wait, and when it ended, Ricky started. Legit. How old was Mr. Dennis, Mr. Nephew, when this whole thing started? Because you can't. I'm not even gonna say nothing. Because Ricky Martin's damn near like 50 now. So, like, how old must his nephew be? Come on, please. Please. Something Ricky said was patently fine. They gotta TMZ, you gotta do better than this. The nephew had filed a restraining order, but when the heat was on him, he withdrew the whole thing. According to the new lawsuit obtained by TMZ, the nephew hasn't stopped. Ricky claims a month after Dennis withdrew the restraining order, he began sending messages to Ricky through Instagram, threatening to assassinate him. Yeah, then show us the receipts. Where are the receipts? Since y'all had a 7 month long relationship, I need to see all the text messages, all the pictures, all because you're not gonna tell me that for 7 months y'all just didn't do nothing. I don't believe it. Not for a damn second. Not for a damn second. And it's just like, what reputation? When it's just like, I haven't heard Ricky Martin in like out and about in pop culture for I don't know how many years, like probably like 10 years max. I haven't. What reputation were you trying to assassinate that wasn't already assassinated when he came out as bi? I mean, come on. Well, I guess maybe I don't even know because I don't even follow the Latino news that much, but maybe I don't know. But he was worldwide. He was more Mr. Worldwide than Mr. Worldwide. I'll just find it interesting. Let's see. Ricky says in the lawsuit before Dennis filed for a restraining order, he was publicly boasting about being Ricky's nephew. Ricky says the nephew bombarded him with messages, sometimes more than 10. I'm wondering, the way that he's saying it here is like he probably just found out that he was like his nephew or something. You don't think? Clearly by a maladjusted. I like that's what I wonder. His nephew went rogue, posting the singer's cell phone's phone number on his Instagram. Ricky says the nephew also made an IG account for one of his children, which made him uncomfortable. That's fucking weird. Ricky says he lost numerous of multi-million dollar deals because of his nephew's false allegations and now wants no less than $20 million to compensate him for his losses. Where is this nephew going to get this money is all I'm saying. Where is this nephew going to get $20 million? You just wasting people's time at this point. Ricky says Dennis' action has caused him and his family to feel unsafe in Puerto Rico, and he wants the judge to order communication. Bro, number one, you are Ricky Martin. With all this money that you're suing for, you should have security. Number one. I mean, stalkers are creeping, whatever, but like, I'm sure with all this money, living out in Puerto Rico, I'm sure you can hire bodyguards. Number two, where in the hell do you think that your nephew's going to get $20 million? And for no less, from your words, no less than $20 million. I don't know where you think you're going to get it. You know, waste all that time and money, paying all these attorney's fees, and then what? And then what? When Amber Heard and Johnny Depp did it and they were fighting for 50 million and then she turned around and said, fuck you, I want 100 million. I believe that because they got money and they can fight all day if they want to. Where's his broke ass nephew who was trying to extort him in the public eye just because, saying all these crazy things? Where's he going to get the $20 million? I'm telling you, I've lost all faith in America and in the world in general. People are freaking weird. Oh my God. And speaking of weird, the stories just keep getting weirder. So I was just scrolling through my Google News to see what was out there, to see what there was to talk about. And I came across this wild ass article of a Thai man who sits on his roof for 2 days because his family won't let him smoke the marijuana, the plain Jane, the devil's lettuce, if you will. What's happening? Why can't I copy it? Where'd it go? It's for 2 days. The man sat up for there for 2 days because they refused to give him the devil's lettuce, and he said, "Nah, I'm gonna stay up here. If that's how you're gonna treat me, I'm gonna stay up here." So this happened in Thailand. If you're Thai, then you're from Thailand, right? So here it is. Thai man sits on the roof for 2 days because his family won't let him smoke marijuana. A disgruntled man in northeast Thailand, look, I was right, climbed onto the roof when his family cut off his access to marijuana and stayed up there for 2 days. Yesterday evening, he got hungry and climbed down before he was taken to the hospital. The only reason he came back down is because the guy got munchies. and he came back down. The man's wife said her 42-year-old, he's 42. Dang. Come on, man. You couldn't have, you're 42 and you don't know how to grow it yet on your own? Please. Is a weed addict. If he was a weed addict, he would have known how to grow it himself and not have been such a baby about it. So he took him to wait. The man's wife said her 42-year-old husband, can I'm not even trying to pronounce that name, is a weed addict. So she took him from Bangkok to stay with his father in whatever district that is to starve him of marijuana. Now she's come on. She can't cut people off cold turkey like that. She can't cut people cold turkey off. Like I blame her. Now I blame her. Now I blame her. On Sunday, the man asked his 65-year-old father for some cannabis. His father told him he didn't have any, so he climbed up on the roof in a huff at around 8:30. The next day, neighbors and friends tried to persuade him to get down, but he wouldn't budge. Even in heavy, bro, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Even in heavy rain, he didn't become violent in any way. He just wanted to be alone on the roof. Oh, poor guy. Oh my god, poor guy. The next day, the neighbors and friends tried to. Wait. Yesterday, the sheriff was notified and traveled to the house at 3 p.m., but the sheriff couldn't persuade him to come down either. Dang. Even the popos came over and they were just like, we tried to talk to him and he didn't want to get down. I don't know what you want us to do. But if that happened in America, just saying. Almost 48 hours after he climbed onto the roof, he got too hot and too hungry and climbed down at 6 p.m. He appeared weak, was taken to get a check. He said his son usually worked as a trader in Bangkok, but his wife brought him to. So he was a trader. He got all this money and he couldn't. What? Please. Why would you ask your dad, who has never smoked a day in his life, for weed? Where did you think you? The man was desperate. The man was desperate. Yada yada yada. Basically, anyways, I saw that and I said, "Whoa, okay, it's not that serious. He's 42 and can't get his own weed. Not only, but he threw a tantrum. He did throw a tantrum about it. Wildly enough, 42. And then he asked his father, who has never smoked a day in his life, if he had any, and he didn't. Would you believe that? I'm even me. I know not to ask my mother for it because like she's gonna look at me like the, the fuck are you asking me? People are wild. Let's see. Oh, and another thing, and this week just gets getting insaner and weirder by the day. What you mean spoof? It's a real story. It's a true story. It's in an article, so it's true. Don't ruin my dreams. I know it's true. Let's see. And then there was this other one. This other story where I just said, you know what? I've lost all hope for America. And I lost all hope many years ago. But now, for real, I lost all hope. A restaurant in a Virginia country club, Virginia, this is white folk, if I'm not mistaken, and country clubs are only where the white folk go, is facing backlash for their 9/11 themed menu. Can you believe that? They were trying to sell this on 9/11. All right, let's see what's on the menu. I read one or two and I said, okay, I got to share this. So the clubhouse at Aquia Harbor from 12 to 9 p.m. Limited seating, curbside pickup, 9/11/2022. Let's see. 29.77 chowder, creamy crab, blah blah blah. Seafood Sunday. Flight 93 redirect hot crab dip with crostini. The first responder flatbread, crispy oven. Come on. The Pentagon pie, the Freedom flounder, 9/11 oysters for $12, $18. Look at, these prices. Look at these prices. Let me guess. Why is it $6 or $8? I'm not even gonna ask. Again, the Never Forget sampler. For $50, you save $22 on this glorious day. And it says the Remember Teeny, key lime rum cream, coconut cream, pineapple juice. Look at that. I kinda want that. Can you imagine on this tragic day, you go to your favorite restaurant and you don't realize this is happening, and you see everybody ordering the Remember Teeny? Can you imagine being a veteran showing up at this disgrace that your own people have done to you? I'm in a I'm in shock. I'm in shock. I'm in such shock. The menu advertises only available on the anniversary of the devastating terrorist attack. Featured items like the Pentagon Pine, 9/11 oysters, and a Remember Teeny. Manager George White. Is he white? I'd like to know. $10 oysters. That's what I'm saying. For like $15, you get two at like a Trader Joe's. Like when you want to like buy oysters just to like cook it. If I'm not mistaken, you get two for 15 or something. If I'm not mistaken. Actually, no, I'm lying because I didn't buy it that time. I don't know what I'm talking about, but they're expensive. So for it to be $10 is a little weird. That cake don't lay dead down. I like me some Pentagon pie. Let's see what else it said. I apologize for those I offended with the 9/11 Seafood Sunday post. My intention was to bring attention to the horrific, yeah, sure, day 21 years ago to honor those who have lost so much and gave everything to that for, I can't read, who gave everything that day. The menu has since been updated to a football themed with items such as touchdown teeny, coin toss chocolate pie, and offense oysters. Man, man. As always, they gotta ruin it with football. Can't stand football. It's the most boring as ununderstandable sport in the world. I can get basketball all day long. Shoot points. Closer you are, is it the less points, the farther you are, more points, yada yada yada. I can understand basketball. No problem. Soccer, pfft, done. Volleyball, done. Football, I don't know. I don't know. First down, third down, halftime, quarter, Pizza Hut. I have no idea. I ain't got no clue. Don't you just love the great state that we live in, the great country that we live in, the US of A? Mm. Where's this? I don't see the outrage. You know the outrage when Walmart tried to make like Juneteenth, like themed things. Hella outrage. Where is the outrage? The massive crying, pouring outrage from the white people when their own folks do it to them. Nowhere to be found. It's on a Twitter. It's on a Twitter. It's on an Instagram page where they mostly post about like our skin toned people. So yeah. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Man, I lost you to the dark side. That's okay. I'll bring you back. We'll bring you back. We'll watch some soccer later on. We'll bring you back. Football doesn't have to be all that complicated, man. Let's see what else is here. Ooh, and then I was on Reddit not too long ago and I saw this post and I thought it'd be interesting for me to try. Mm-mm. Mm, 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 mm. Because I guarantee you, you know how people, I live in Florida. I get told a lot, or I hear a lot about how awful Florida is, and like I would like to see where all the bad things happen because I never see it. People always talk about it, but I'm just like, I mean, in my vicinity, like where I live, not a lot goes on. So like, I don't know, but people always talk about how bad and awful Florida is, and which I'm well aware. But like, it's weird how much they talk about how awful of a state in the entire U.S. of A. Florida is, but I never see firsthand all this weird stuff that goes on, like in person. But I see it's on the news, and whatever. So I was on Reddit, and then I saw this post, and I said, "Ooh, fun! Looks like something fun to do." where I'm gonna Google Florida man followed by my birthday and then see what we get because this person searched Florida man August 22 and it says Florida man tries to attack neighbor with tractor. A whole lot of random ass shit happens here. So I wrote down a couple of dates that I would like to try and see what comes up with. Number one being my birthday. So let's just see. Florida man. There'll be some good stuff. Are you kidding me? This is not real. Yo, this is not real. Hold on, I gotta fact check. Is this real? Stop. Stop. No. What is going on? Florida man arrested for having sex with a miniature horse on multiple occasions, deputies say. Why? But why though? In Marion County, a Florida man has been arrested for having sex with a miniature horse on multiple occasions. The 21-year-old? You do not look at his face. He does not look 21 years old. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Deputies say that on October 16, a witness came forward, reported that she witnessed him having sex with a miniature male pony. A male? Why is it a? Listen, I ain't got nothing against the gays, but why is it that the males always do things with male animals? It's weird to me. I just heard a story not too long ago. I'm not even gonna talk about it. It was with a dog and a guy who was a gardener, and every time he came over to this house, anywho. Oh my god, another witness came forward. Multiple people. So are you just doing this out in the open? Oh my god. Well, okay, good to know. Good to know. There's a word for it. It's called zoophile, something like that. Yeah, there's a term for it, and he is one of those. Yeah. So in these terms, yes, he is. Let's see. So then I had another date. So that was my birthday, and then I wanted to get all crazy because we just talked about 9/11, and it's like 2 days away. Wait, yeah, it's like 2 days away. So I figured I don't know if I should look up that. Let's just look up any 9/11 day. So Florida man 9/11. Let's see what comes up. Jesus, there's so many. Florida man accused of beating, spitting on an elderly victim who asked him to social distance. Oh my god. On 9/11? You kidding me? Alright, what actually happened on that day? I'm kind of curious to know what happened on the actual day. I guess nothing happened. Alright, let's go. Let's see. What is it? I hate how all these news like websites, these like online articles have like so much ads and garbage all over the place that just makes the oh my god, this is the man? Oof. And it just makes everything run slow, but this is the man. I'm assuming. An elderly woman who asked for another patron to back away from him because he wasn't wearing a mask at a gas station. Oh my god. Was beaten, kicked, and hit in the head and spit on. 70-year-old. My God. What is she doing out at 7:40 p.m. on a Tuesday? Since you argued, then the victim left the convenience store with the items he purchased, only to be followed by Ingram, who punched him in the face. What? So somebody else followed him and punched him in the face? Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. His name is Ingram. I can't read. Anyways, I wonder if this guy's Republican. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You believe in any 9/11 conspiracies or no? Like, what conspiracies? Because that whole day, I was like, I don't know, like 1, maybe 2 years old. I have no idea what happened. But or is it the whole like America knew that it was gonna happen and yada yada yada? Ain't no way. You know what? I don't even know. Cause how would I even know? But I just feel like, are you really telling me that you didn't? I don't know. And then and it's just so crazy to think that if they did know, if America did know that it was gonna happen, that you were okay with everybody dying. Just rubs me the wrong way, and I don't want to feel like that about a country that I already hate, and I've been planning to leave, when I get a little bit older. But like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And it's not like anything has changed since then. So like, what's the reason that it hasn't happened again? Like all these airport protocols were put in place after this, but it's just like, half that shit that it doesn't prevent anything still. It doesn't prevent anything still. And tell me how, when people who look like they're even remotely Muslim get pulled to the side, and I didn't know this, but it's been backed up by like a lot of just people just like, oh, you don't go through this. But apparently, if you look any sort of like Muslim looking, no matter where you're from, if you slightly resemble a Muslim, they'll pull you to the side and start rubbing your hands to check for powder residue, for gunpowder or bomb residue or whatever it is. I'm just like, okay. um they did stop me one time, only because like I had like a microphone in my suitcase. And then when they showed me the picture, because they showed me the picture and they're like, what is that? And I was like, oh, it's my microphone. But when I looked at it, I was like, oh, that kind of looks like a dildo. Kind of looks like a dildo. Oh my god. But they opened my bag, checked my thing, and then showed that I had like a microphone or whatever. But like, if I was really doing that, I would be a lot more clever. Anywho, I don't know, they put on these weird, take your shoes off, take your belt off, because what would I carry in my belt? At this point, I'm not surprised that they just don't make us all go naked under the metal detector. Like, everybody has to go through one room, get naked, and like, I'm surprised that we haven't done that. Wear a hijab to the airport, and you'll find out real quick. I bet I will. I bet I will. It's just crazy. It's crazy, and I don't even like flying anyways. So like, I don't know. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Mm-mm-mm. The one reason I hate catching flights, the process kills my mood. It really does. And then the annoying part of it too is that I don't fly very often, but when I do fly, I forget what it's like, because I get all dressed up. And the last time I flew was on my birthday, and I went to Ohio, and I had these boots on that were like, it's a zipper, and then it's like a buckle in the front, and they're like these high, like, ankle kind of boots. I wore that and a big, like, puffy, like, jacket, because I was going into the cold. Even though I was in Florida, it was hot, but I was going into the cold. So I had that on. I had my suitcase and I had a backpack because I didn't want to pay extra for luggage. So I had both of those things on, and, carrying my thing, my suitcase. And then when I get to, check in, I'm like, oh my God. And I think there was like, was it one time or two times? I think it's just one time. You have to take off your shoes, and then when you start rolling up to the into the line, and you realize that it's like such a mood killer. You're like, "Fuck! Why didn't I just walk with my shoes in my hands, and then put them on when I got on, whatever? But I like to dress all fancy, so me struggling, taking off my boots, holding my jacket because it's hot. My backpack is heavy as fuck because I try to smush everything in together, and then my heavy ass suitcase because again I didn't want to pay for extra luggage. Ugh, and then you forget you're having a great time. I'm on vacation or whatever, and then I come back, and I'm wearing the same freaking boots because they're too big to put in my suitcase. So then I have to do the whole thing again, forgetting that I shouldn't be wearing my shoes in the beginning, so that I wouldn't have to be all stressed out through the honestly. And the first time when I went there and they took my bag and they were looking in my luggage to see what the thing that I had when I was wearing, I mean, when I had my microphone in there, I almost like missed my flight because they were just like nonchalant, like just, they told me to wait. I was waiting in there for like 5 minutes. 5 minutes turned into seven, and I was just like, "Yo, you put my stuff to the side and you didn't call nobody to check my stuff. Some people gotta go somewhere. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. I'm gonna just start teleporting everywhere. I mean, I have the powers. I mean, I might as well. Let's see. I want to look up another date. I want to look up Florida Man 420 because I know for a fact there has to be some crazy stuff happening on 420. I'm like, what the hell? Florida man accused of stealing. I didn't know Florida was this wild. Florida be on some stuff. Florida man accused of stealing samurai sword truck. What? Truck arrested after leaving cell phone at crime scene. Stupid. Florida man who stole a victim's samurai sword, laptop, and other belongings, then drove off in the man's truck, was arrested after leaving his phone. He left his phone at the crime scene. Not surprised. Not surprised at all. 7:45 a.m. early in the morning. What the heck? Jeez. Shirtless man scared the heck out of me. A man was arrested on charges of misdemeanor animal cruelty after he shot a duck with a bow and arrow. What? Oh, poor guy. A Florida man was arrested on Tuesday for allegedly possessing marijuana with the intent to sell. Of course, on 420, where they come on, give the guy a break. 60 times Florida man did something totally unbelievable. I'm gonna have to save this and come back to it. Actually, this has got to be the most interesting thing ever. I'm gonna copy this. Copy. How do I do it? Copy link. Copy link. Copy link. My God, I'm so dumb. I gotta look at this on my free time. See what the heck is going on with that. That's wild. Did you see? Did you see Memphis? The Memphis man who streamed for? No, I did not. I heard what was going on in Memphis, but I didn't know he live streamed. I didn't know he live streamed a damn thing. People are so bold. People are so bold. Four. That's wild. I wonder, did they catch him already? I didn't like that stuff. Like I can't. I can't. You know, especially when it's like fresh and happening right now. Like I can't. I cannot. There was another one like not too long ago. Like when I came back home from Ohio last year, right before Christmas, a man was like live streaming, and then he had just killed um what was it, his girlfriend, and then his baby mama, and then himself, and the whole murder. So I can't. I can't deal. People are crazy. And for what? And then the whole thing that just happened in right, Memphis was the one who was doing the there was the guy who was like at large who was just shooting, and then they couldn't find him, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, his first trial date is today. Okay. And then not too long, a few days ago, in Ontario, Saskatchewan or something in Canada, somewhere over there, a freaking person was going around just stabbing people. I don't know how many. Let me check. Quite a lot of people. Saskatchewan. How many? And did he kill himself or something? 12 people and 18 non-fatal injuries. He killed 12 people with a knife. Bro, some people were believed to be targeted while others were randomly attacked. It's fucking weird. I don't know. I, it's just like I hate saying this because I feel like stuff like this has always happened, but like now that we have cameras and phones and social media, it's like so much more out there all the freaking time that we see it all the time. Just like when the whole Black Lives Matter thing, when George Floyd, all of that was captured and all that stuff. It's because we have cameras and phones and all this stuff to record it and like spread it with millions of people in a matter of seconds, you know? So I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't like talking about it because it's just like they did nothing. These people did nothing to these murderers. They did nothing. And even if they did remotely did something, y'all people don't have the right to do that. And it's fucking wild to me. You do not have the right to do anything to anybody. You don't. You don't. All right, there's two more dates that I want to look at, and then we're gonna move on. I want to search Florida Man 3194, or at least March 1st. It's a random day. It's Justin Bieber's birthday. And I don't know. I couldn't think of any dates, so I just wanted to see what was Florida people doing on Justin Bieber's birthday, March 1st. Huh? No way. This just happened this year. Stop. Bro, I hate it here. I hate it here so much. I hate it here so much. What is this? Hey, can you try that Prime drink by KSI? Always say it. And I saw that you said it. And here's the thing, I'm gonna have to try it on Tuesday because lately I've been trying to cut back on my spending, so I haven't been going to like the store as often. So the moment I started streaming, I was like, oh damn, I do have all intentions to do it on Tuesday. I think I'm gonna make Tuesdays like the days that I do all the trying food on Tuesday stuff, all the wacky things. But I'm gonna make Tuesdays that because if I tried food every two days out of the week, I'm gonna be like, my stomach is still messed up from Tuesday, from all the bubbly stuff, and I'm still drinking it now, trying to make it all go away, and it's not happening. But for sure, I'm gonna be trying it on Tuesday, along with I said I'm gonna do the prime drink, I'm gonna do the sushi, and I'm thinking of another thing. I really don't like a lot of food, so I don't know why it's hard for me to like think of something on the spot. But for sure, the prime drink and the sushi I'm gonna try on Tuesday for sure. Oh, was it? Did you see? Was it KSI, the guy who was getting a haircut at the U.S. Open or whatever when Serena Williams was playing? People are just fucking. Why are people so weird and like content brained? Why? And like his hair is a mess. Let me tell you, KSI needs to just let it go and get like his own personal, like, those little like electronic like buzzers. It's I don't explain it, but it kind of has like a flat head, and you kind of just rub it along your head or your skin, and just go bald on your own. He didn't need no barber. He didn't need no shape up. He was just gonna go bald anyways. Poor guy. No, it's not KSI. It's Gideon. Oh my god, not KSI. Gideon, the Twitch streamer. He was the one. Oh my god. Now they gonna say that I think all black people look the same. There goes. There goes. Now they gonna think that I think all black people are the same. I meant Gideon. I meant Gideon. If African tribe came and told you that you was a lost princess, but they live in the middle of the jungle, but you have servants that were hell, no, no, no. Number one, I don't know you. Number two, I'm not gonna sit in the middle of nowhere. Listen, I like being by myself, and I currently don't have any friends because I don't like being antisocial. So it probably would sound good for a person like me, but I no, I don't know anybody over there. Especially not going to be in the middle of the jungle where I don't know nobody. And I've been alive for all these years, and you gonna tell me now? You just now found out when we have all this technology? We've been doing 23andMe since when? No, I ain't going. Even if they offered me money, heck no, heck no. The princess of what I just sat here and explained why I hate the whole princess and the genealogy, the whole lineage, whatever you call it, of being kings, queens, princesses. Like it's just weird and gross. No, no. Then they're gonna force me to sleep with my cousin and marry my cousin. Hell no. Then all my babies are gonna come out weird. I don't want no incest babies. What do I look like having incest babies? You kidding me? Are you kidding me? Listen, we gotta get through this. I have two more dates that I want to look at. So I searched up March 1st, which is Justin Bieber's birthday, and this came up. Florida man arrested for trying to cut the gay out of his brother. Look at him. I know you weren't crying. That's the most gay shit you could do is cry. David Martinez, 35, for threatening to cut the gay out of his brother while sharpening a knife. Oh my god! In Miami-Dade, oof. Mm-mm. He was also charged in 2 counts of resisting an officer without violent defense, both which are misdemeanor. He is being held with 22,000 bond, and this happened March 1st of this year. This happened 6 months ago. People are crazy. People are crazy. Oh my god. All right, the last date. That's not true. Florida man ends police standoff for a slice of pizza. Are you kidding me? A 33-year-old even was arrested on Tuesday after barricading himself in his home with a gun after allegedly threatening his family. And the standoff ends because the police offers him a slice of pizza. That's it. Throw the whole state away. Throw me and the whole state away. Just burn it. Burn it all to the ground. Burn it all to the ground. Mm-mm. Burn it all to the ground. I'm telling you. But if you look really closely into the picture and if you zoom into the back, there's like a random guy just smiling there. Mm. Mm-mm. Throw the whole state of Florida away. We don't need it. We don't need it. I would gladly like to move somewhere else if all of my family was in here. Mm-mm-mm. Oh boy, that's not good. That's not good. I'm still good here though, I hope. I'm still good here. Okay. Let's see. So recently, not recently, for like a good majority part of my life, major part of my life, I've struggled with like back pain. And I've been really like, those chiropractic videos where people are getting their back cracked and all that stuff on on these TikTok videos, and you're just like, what it would oh my goodness. What it would be like to just get your back just cracked, firmly, not firmly, like just perfectly cracked and just get rid of all that pain. And then came across this TikTok and I said,
Okay,
oh,
I've had literally hundreds of people
it's
wanting
all
me
a
to do a video
lie.
on
It's all
chiropractors
a
and whether
lie.
they're
I've
legit or
been.
not. I'm school.
Oh,
Chiropractic is a type of.
stop. TikTok never listens to me. So I've been contemplating all these years, whether to like find the perfect appointment or doctor to make an appointment to go see a doctor about my aching back because I'm old and crippled at the old age of 23. Can you believe that? And I turned 24 in a couple months. I'm gonna cry. My quarter life. But apparently it's all pseudoscience and it doesn't work. And I work currently at a job where I don't want to say because then you'll figure it out. And I'm not ready to leave yet. I'm gonna leave eventually, but like I need to be, stacked up before I leave. But I work at a job where people are sent to these people, and now I'm just like, it's all a sham. All of it is a sham. And this doctor, I believe this doctor because he was on a podcast that I liked, and he seems to be speaking the truth. I feel like.
Of alternative medicine where a chiropractor mainly attempts to help with joint or muscular pain. Let me start off by saying it's very possible to be an evidence-based, beneficial
do
chiropractor.
this all the time.
And the scope of things like includes teaching people to self-manage their musculoskeletal pain. For example, this review nicely outlines 10 key points to follow, and providing ongoing guidance, support, and knocking down false perceptions of pain is also critical to patients. And hands-on chiropractic treatments do have a place in the short
I only believe what he's saying because he's very cute. Just thought I should say that.
term. But in the long term or for fixing things, they don't do that. When it comes to back cracking, it doesn't really do anything beyond short-term relief. They're not fixing a misalignment because you're not misaligned to begin with. This systematic review of the 118 study shows.
Can you believe that you're not even misaligned to begin with? They're just babbling and word vomiting out of their mouth all these lies.
Back cracking is no more effective than exercise or literally any other way to manage back pain. This is the same for neck cracking, but the risks of neck cracking can literally be life-threatening.
Do you know how many times in a day I crack my neck? I don't think you understand how many times I crack my knuckles just because I feel like it's relieving like tension in my fingers. You don't understand how many times. Oh, I don't know if you heard that. I crack my neck on a daily basis. It's crazy. I do this all day, every day, and I'm just accelerating my death at this point because it's life threatening. Are you? I don't know if I showed you that. I gotta rewind. Hold on. Oh heck no! This is the only reason why. This right here is the only reason why I haven't.
Or literally any other way to manage back pain. This is the same for neck cracking, but the risks of neck cracking can literally be life-threatening.
No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I think. What was it? My mom got her back cracked not too long ago because she was in an auto accident. And they cracked her, like, put her in a position. You know those positions where they have you laying on the little seat thing, laying down, and they, like, turn you to the side, and then the guy, like, kind of, like, sits on you. I wouldn't do it. Rather live with a stick. That's what I've always been afraid of. And then she said when she got her, like, back cracked, it's almost like she could taste it in her mouth. That's just weird to me. That's so weird.
Remember the woman who had 3 strokes after seeing a chiropractor?
Stop! Stop! She had 3 strokes? That's it. I'm not going. I'm not going. 28 moves her leg for the first time in almost 2 months after being paralyzed, having suffered 3 strokes and a heart attack. Stop it!
Tearing the cervical artery, which causes blood leakage and blocks normal blood flow. Also, don't buy into this normal spine curve imaging nonsense. Your spine is supposed to be curved and it's different for everyone. It's not the
Damn.
cause of your pain. And please don't take your baby to a chiropractor.
Stop. No. Why are you taking your baby to the chiropractor? I've seen dogs even been taken to chiropractors. I've seen one TikTok where this dog was at the chiropractic's office and they cracked his back so much so that the dog just pooped everywhere. It's nonsense.
The evidence for it is extremely weak and you're letting someone press on your baby. And if you know me, you know I always try to remain objective, never appeal to authority. But for some reason, there are lots of chiropractors on social media who say very incorrect things about nutrition. There are just 3 examples I've covered recently. So yes, chiropractic can be useful, but we need to be honest about what it's doing and what it's not doing. Glasses missed. Okay.
Based. Too based. I believe him. 100%. Yeah, why? Why would you take a baby to get their back cracked? Their back is not even fully formed. Not even fully formed yet. To be complaining about back pain in to begin with. They're the most flexible at this point. Why are you? I'm not even going to comment on people's parentings because, yeah, I don't even have one of my own, so I'm not even going to start there, but I'm... Okay, so question. Do you know of this game that went viral? Like, maybe, like, I don't know. It was like when I was younger. Honestly, maybe, 7-ish years ago, maybe 10. It's an app that you could download on your phone, but it's also like something you can play on like online, like on your computer or whatever, or on Google. You just search it. I came across it the other day, and I thought it was fun. It's called Akinator, and it's the thing where you if it'll ask you a whole bunch of questions, and then it'll try to guess the person that you were thinking of. And I know like a lot of YouTubers, and I was trying to get it to guess the people, and then I got real frustrated and didn't want to play with me anymore. So I've been trying to get it to guess. Let's see if I can real quick. Let's just see if it works for real. I want to see if it'll guess Obama. I mean, that's the easiest one. Let's see characters. I want it to guess Obama. It's the weirdest, stupidest game ever. I'm pretty sure it's like a huge database of like people, and they just ask these questions, and then they just start eliminating people. But let's see. Is your character real? Yes. Is your character male? Yes. Is your character a YouTuber? No. Older than 20? Yes. I want him to guess Obama. He does not create music last time I checked. Is he an actor? No. How hard could this be? No, he's not linked with sports. No, he's still alive. Is he no. Probably not. Has your character ever come into your house? Probably not. No, no. Is your character a politician? Yes. Does he live in the U.S.? Last time I checked, I have no idea where the former president lives. Was your character's hair ever blonde? No, we're not talking about Trump. Well, no. Oh, oh, he done said it. He done said it. Is your character black? I don't like this racist tone. I should put probably. Probably. Is your character white? Probably. They know where I'm going. They know where I'm going. They caught on. They caught on. Have white skin? No, he does not. Has your character been to Dalaran? I have no idea. Oh, no, what? Don't know. Ah, man, you got it. You got it. All right, look at how smug he looks. Yes, this is who I was guessing. But I want one like wild. Um, I want to guess something stupid. Something like Dr. Umar. Who's Dr. Umar? I want to guess somebody like out of the park. Oh my god, will it guess Osama? Will it go that far? Do you think it'll pull up Osama bin Laden? Is that too far? Do you think? All right, how about Vladimir Putin? Let's do Vladimir Putin. Is your character green? No. Does your character have legs? Yes. Is he real? Yes. Female? No. If this thing guesses Vladimir Putin, I'm done. Ugh, all these ads are slowing my computer down. Stop. Nobody cares. Does your character sing on a stage? Last time I checked, no. But he has posed for a magazine. Is he a famous YouTuber? No, I don't think they're allowed to have. Do they have YouTube in Russia? I don't know. Is he famous? Yes, he is. No, he is not. play a team sport? I'm sure he has, but currently no. Did he die? Last time I checked, Putin was still alive. Oh no, I messed up. No, I messed up. Go back. Did he die? No. Is he black? No. I bet it won't figure out Kim. I'm sure it'll. Easy as Kim K. We're gonna do that one next. For sure it'll guess Kim Kardashian in a heartbeat. Did your character drop out of school? I don't know. Run for president? Are they considered president? I'm gonna say probably, because you would be right, president of Russia. Have a pet wolf? I don't know. Love to cook? Don't know. What kind of questions is this? As if I know President Vladimir Putin that well. Do impossible challenges? No. No. What? I guess he can't guess it. Is your character a citizen of the United States? No. Stop. Stop. Ain't no way. Ain't no way he just asked me that. Did he just ask me that? Okay, good to know, good to know, good to know. I was like, I don't know. I feel like we're the only place who uses president, right? But I don't know. Look at how American me. Oh my god. Does your character like using bombs? I'm gonna say probably. Uh, uh, uh. Yeah. On their hand, I don't know. Look at him getting all smug. He's not dead. I don't know. Asking me all these personal questions. Is your character's? I don't know. Disco balls. What? I lost him. I lost him. Oh, come on. Oh, stop. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Stop. All right. All right. Let's do last one. Let's do last one. Let's see if I can get Kim Kardashian. All right. Let's do Kim, and then we're going to move on. I got one more story I got to get through. That is just a lot. A lot in the YouTube world. Okay, is your character green? No. Yes, they have legs. Yes, they are real. Female, yes. Personally know you? Does Kim Kardashian personally know me? It's hard to say. I feel like she knows of. No, I'm kidding. No. Hold on, I got too many tabs open. For what? I don't know. Has your character ever been pregnant? Yes, she has. Is your character over 60? No, she's 42. No. Sing a song on stage. She has sung a song on stage. I'm going to say probably. Is your character a YouTuber? No, that's Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner's the one who's on YouTube. No. Is your character blonde? It depends on the day of the month, to be honest. So I'm going to say probably. Does your character create music? She's like a one-hit wonder, you know? She had this one song. Does your character live in England? No. Buddy, why are we getting frustrated? Stop. You look stupid. Come on, get it together. No, they do not. Is your character a human? Yes. Or does your character work? See, why is that? You know what? This test is prejudice. This test is hearing me talk right now. Is she in the sex industry? I don't know. He's asking it like it's current, so I'm gonna say no. Currently, no, she's not. American. Yes and no. On a popular TV show, yeah. Does your character have a birthmark? I don't know. She's a. Oh my god. True. Can your character be associated with the famous? Oh, we've been outed. We've been outed. We've been outed. He knows. He knows. Is your character the youngest in their family? Oh, you're trying to get me to say Kylie, huh? No. No, they're not the youngest. Have a sister. Yeah, he's on to us. He's on to us. Have children. Yeah, he's on to us. Look at it. Come on. And you said he wouldn't do it, and he didn't. It's like Kim Kardashian's easy. I need someone better than that. I'm gonna come up with a list, and we're gonna try and tackle it on Tuesday. I need like 3 max of like people like that he for sure would have a hard time guessing. Maybe a YouTuber. I'll try like a YouTuber or something. Jake Paul, Logan Paul, or something. He knows. The great Akinator knows. He knows. Should ask him if he knows the queen. Funny. Oh, wait. Before I move on, I had hesitations about showing this little clip here because it had a little bit of music playing in the background. But it's like this motivational speaker. Who has just the weirdest take, and I'm gonna listen to it. And if it just so happens to be gone a couple days after this stream, it was copyrighted because of the music. So I was contemplating showing it, but I've been getting copyrighted left and right. I've just been silencing or removing or clipping the part out of my streams because I don't want anything to like mess with. David Spade on the list. I'm gonna write that down actually. David Spade. David Spade is the Oh, I had a whole list and I wasn't even looking. I wanted it to. Wow, I'm so dumb. I made my own list. I had Peppa Pig. I wanted it to guess Peppa Pig. But I'm gonna add it here. David Spade. David Spade is the guy from Grown Ups, right? The blonde guy, right, right, right. David Spade, blonde guy, Grown Ups. That's him. Right, 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 right. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That guy. That guy. I wanted to guess. We're gonna do David Spade. We're gonna do Peppa Pig. Cause like ain't no way he's gonna guess Peppa Pig. And then we're gonna do um this woman from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Nene Leakes. Just for the heck of it. Alright, so real quick, I saw this video on Reddit and I said, what is going on with people? Sasha Obama. If he knows about if he already knows who Obama is, I'm pretty sure it'll be real close. Real easy. I mean, to figure the Sasha one out. Let's see. So listen to this. You have to be freezing to be successful. Shock your body. This is what successful people do. So I'm going to have to start doing what this man says. Because then I won't be successful. So starting tomorrow, I'm going to live by the way of this guy.
System, okay? You might have heard some people like Tony Robbins, they have a cold plunge pool. For me, that's not good enough. I go a step further. I cryogenically freeze myself every morning for 20 minutes. And I'm dead. When I come out, I have a checklist that tells me my name, what I do for a living. I have a video that I watch to replenish my memories, all right? Plus, now I have a fresh perspective on how to succeed because the old me is dead, literally. I may not recognize who my children are, but some things are going to naturally fall by the wayside as you grow your business. So they say to me, Daddy, Daddy, who are you today? I say, who are you? Do you work for me?
What kind of psycho what kind of psycho shit is this? What? What is this? This
To me,
part is
daddy,
what took
daddy
me out.
actually fall by the wayside as you grow your business. So they say to me, daddy, daddy, who
He says,
actually fall by the wayside are, but some things are going to naturally
some things are gonna
fall by
naturally
the wayside
fall by the wayside as you grow your business, as in your children
to
sometimes.
grow your business. So they say to me, daddy, daddy, who are you today?
Who are you today? Who are
Do you
you?
work for me?
Who are you? Do you work for me? Bye. Wild. Wild. And it's funny you mentioned this because I've only been taking cold showers for the last 3 years after watching Marine video. Listen, listen. Ain't no way. Ain't no way that I'm going to be ever able to ever do that in my life. As I said before, not sure if you heard, but I am Dominican. Both my mom and my dad are Dominican. I was born here, and I would have to like every summer as I was growing up, I would have to like vacation at my grandma's house, who lived over there. And if you don't know this about Dominican Republic, is that they have running water, but they don't have pressure water, so water just kind of trickles out. Like they have a shower, so this is basically how the house is set up. They have a house, and on top of the house is like a big tank where you have to like pay the waterman who like drives his truck with his drives a giant ass water truck, and you had to pay him like once every 2 weeks or so, or a month. You got to catch him, you got to flag him down when he's driving by in the neighborhood, and he'll fill your tank at the top of your house on your roof, and then the water will filter through tubes and plumbing or whatever, and it'll come out the little shower head. Because the shower head that doesn't have a shower head, it's just a little, the tube that comes out of your shower that you attach a shower head to. There's no shower head. It's just a tube. So the water just comes out, right? No pressure, no nothing, and it comes from a tank, so it's not cold. If you have money, maybe you can put all that stuff in place, but where my people live, and I'm sure now by then, because this was back in like when I was younger, and the last time I visited was like 2015. So I hope, supposed to be planning a visit there, but I don't like planes. Anyways, I'm hoping that things have changed, but they don't have heated water. They don't. So imagine water coming out slow as hell, cold as ice, even though it's hot. It'd probably be like 100 degrees sometimes over there, and the water's still cold. If you wanted to get hot water, you would have to wait until a day where nobody has showered for a couple hours, probably like around 3 o'clock, and you get like 5 seconds of hot water. So me, I'm such a. You think that's barbaric? You think that's barbaric? I'm such a wuss. I'm the biggest wuss of all time that I just can't do the cold water. I just can't. That there would be days when I was up there or out there that I wouldn't shower because it was too cold. Because I'm not doing it. I would showers are okay. I would take a rag and I would dip it into the water and kind of like like baby wash myself. I wouldn't fully like submerge myself or put myself under the water because like I'm not crazy. I lived here all my life. I have pressured ice watered and like heated water. I was like, I'm not. This is crazy. So I would either not shower or take a stupid like cloth shower, or I would fill the bucket up, take some out, boil it on a stove, and put it back in. And I would shower that way with a cup. That's how I lived out in the countryside of Dominican Republic. All of my summers, all of them. There was not one summer where the water was hot. Never, always cold. I hated it. I hated it so much. I said, you know what? This is it. I can't live like this. I'm gonna have to boil water every time I took a shower. Every time. I just avoided the shower. Cold showers the worst in the winter when it's like 20 degrees outside. But I literally never get sick since I started that. I rarely ever get sick. There'll be years will go by and I don't get sick, but oh no. I should probably try that because hot showers though, like if I'm having like a hard time sleeping, I'll literally like go take a hot shower at night. I usually shower in the morning. Don't tell me it's gross. Oh, you walk around all day in your day clothes and then you get home and lay in your bed with your filth. Yes, I don't shower as soon as I get home. I shower the next day. Kill me, whatever. I mean, it's like I'm getting in the same dirty bed and then I wake up fresh in the morning to deal with people. Come on. So Usually when I want to like go to bed fast or like, just like sleep, this is what people do with their babies. They give them a hot shower, a hot bath, slash some baby powder on them, and they're knocked out. That's what I do when I'm getting a little. Hot showers feel like death to me now. I have a problem. If you do a lot of hot showers, you'll start to like. It started happening to me lately, but people have heard that like your skin will start to get itchy once you get out because you're showering. I like shower with hot boiling water, and if the water's not hot, like I'm cold. But I shower with hot boiling water, and then when I get out, I forget to put lotion on, and it's a whole mess. It's a whole mess. You're a shower in the morning person? Yeah, I know. I know. I don't know what happened. Before I used to like shower at night just because I was always late for like school. So I had to shower at night to like just get up and go in the morning. Unlike like my brother who would just shower at night and then shower at night. I can't do that. But I used to shower at night all the time when I was little because I hated being late for school because then I would get in trouble. Now I'm the opposite where I shower in the morning and I'm late for work. And what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Fire me? I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. Yeah, I'm a shower in the morning person. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Okay, I have this last story that I really want to talk about because I'm a YouTube world fanatic type person. I'm chronically on YouTube all the time. And there's this person who is part of like the content creator world. I don't know if you know them. They go by the name of Deaf Noodles. I've talked about them before. Not a lot because of the thing that was currently going on, the controversies that was going on. I was like, oh, this is too much. But then he just kept getting crazy. And like I feel like I have to talk about him only because I liked him a lot before in the past, before he started getting all like weird. And now I'm just like, all right, the guy has lost his mind. Like it's just do you know Deaf Noodles? If you don't, I'll introduce you to Deaf Noodles. I'll introduce you to Deaf Noodles and you can decide on your own if this is the guy that you want to watch. This is Deaf Noodles, this guy right here. This guy here, his real name is Dennis. Dennis something, I can't remember. So this is Deaf Noodles. Deaf Noodles has lost his freaking mind. I talked about it previously in my streams. Let's see. I'm like looking at my phone to like see the comments because I'm stressed out. I need a monitor, but I'm on a MacBook, so I hate because I don't have like two screens to like, so I'm bouncing back through different screens. It's just a lot. Anyway, let's see. So before I talked about him on my previous stream, what was going on currently at that time is that he was going through a lot of controversies because he had called some guy who was also like a streamer or something. He said that this guy looks like a PDF file, and the guy who was called that has had like his wife in the past has been R-worded, and he broke down and cried because he couldn't believe that someone would call him that, knowing the history that his wife went through. So then the guy was crying, and then Deaf Noodles went and took a picture of him crying on his stream and put it on a shirt and tried to sell it. Like a whole lot of nonsense. So a lot of things has happened since that whole thing, and that was probably like what, maybe 2-3 weeks ago, not that long ago. And considering I liked him, I figured why not talk about his demise. But I gotta start from the beginning. So basically, this person is kind of like, I don't know if you know what the Shade Room is, but he's kind of like a Shade Room sort of account slash person on Instagram, where he'll like post in like the Shade Room format, like this is what's happening with pop culture. This person did this celebrity did this YouTuber did this. He was more centered on like YouTube and Twitch people, and then he would every now and then do like, like regular celebrities like Kim Kardashian, all that stuff. So that's where I would get like my pop culture news, because I had to unfollow the Shade Room because they were giving me like anxiety all the time. Someone was constantly dying or doing something on the Shade Room, and I just had to like unfollow because I could not. But let's see. Long story short, let's start from the beginning. So he called this guy who goes by the name of Papa Gut a PDF file, more specifically that he looks like one. And then he only said that to him because this person, Papa Gut, was on his stream commentating about another person who allegedly was having sex with a 14-year-old. I mean, 14 years old. So then this guy, Papa Gut, makes a tasteless joke and says about the whole situation, like, oh, if she's old enough to bleed, she's old enough to breed. And I'm just like, what is going on? This is why you got to take away the microphones and the phones away from the men because they've lost their shit. And then they brush it off by saying, oh, it was a tasteless joke and whatever. Both of them are bad. Deaf Noodles sucks now, and so does this person, Papa Guy, because that's not even like, it's an awful joke to make. It's not even funny. And then the fact that this person, Deaf Noodles, has went on and called this person and said that this person looks like, and I don't even know if I showed you the picture yet. So Deaf Noodles called this person, or said that this person looks. Why can't I type? He put it on a t-shirt. Right here. This guy. Whatever your feelings are, fine. But if he is not one and you said that he looks like one, it's just not fun. It's just not fun. So anyways, it's crazy to me that this person thinks that it's okay because he went onto on his Instagram and he made a YouTube video saying, just saying that someone looks like a pedophile doesn't mean that they are actually I keep saying the word, but I can't. I want to be okay with the YouTube peoples. Saying that someone looks like a pedophile is completely different than saying someone is a pedophile. And I'm like, no, it's insinuating the same thing. You can't just whatever on a technicality. That's not how it works. But what's crazy to me is that this person, Deaf Noodles, is in his own current lawsuit against another person who has called him the exact same thing. I don't know if you know Keemstar, but he is literally in a legal battle. I'm not sure where it is right now, but he is or was or whatever in a legal battle with another YouTuber who called him the same thing. So I was just like, where do you get off? Where do you get off? Where do you get off? It's wild to me. And then, like I said, he put it on. He put this guy Papa Gut crying on a t-shirt and tried to sell it. And then while they were going back and forth on Twitter, he tagged the FBI. I was like, if you were trying to make it seem like it was a joke and that you were only saying that he looks like one and that he is one, why are you tagging the FBI on all of your tweets when you're talking about him? Like, that's weird. Oh, that's what a PDF file is. I thought you were saying an actual. No, because YouTube tries to censor people when they say, because when I say the R word, I'm talking about the RAPE word. YouTube, when they hear those words, they'll kind of like, I don't know how to say it, like maybe like shadow ban your videos and stuff like that, like where your stuff just won't show up as much. And I'm trying to keep it, people friendly and not get age restricted. So when I say PDF file or R word or I guess you can say assaulted, but P word for PDF file. God, I think I gotta censor it a little bit because I don't know, YouTube be in a mood lately and it just make no sense and they just wanna I don't know. But yeah, the guy was tagging the FBI with all these tweets calling this guy a PDF file. It's just like yeah, I wish I'm not that creative. No, I wish. So then yeah, that happens. And then for some odd reason, he makes the so here's the thing. When Deaf Noodles originally, from my thought, he says when he created his Instagram and his YouTube channel and all this stuff, he did it initially for satire comedy, but then it turned into like some sort of like news, pop culture updating thing like the Shade Room. And then for some reason, he's trying to like shift back into comedy because he doesn't want to be known as the person who just brings pop culture news. So then he just randomly, 1 day, just makes the shift from drama channel to comedy and I don't know when or why, but he ended up opening a comedy club in LA just randomly, and then he's been hosting roasts. What kind of comedy club opens up and the main thing that you do is hold like roast, like a roast, like a Comedy Central like roast that happens like maybe like once or twice a year with like different people. He has that like every day. He's been doing that for like 3 days now. I don't I don't understand. And the guy's not even that funny, to be honest with you. And he's starting to get a little cringe, and it's just ooh, ugh. But anyways, at one of those roasts that he had, a guy by the name of Salvo came to the club and got the whole entire place, if I'm not mistaken, chanting "fuck Deaf Noodles," and Deaf Noodles got his panties in a bunch, and he got his feelings hurt. And hold on, I'm trying to search. Oh, that's not what I wanted. He had his little panties in a bunch, and then he got his feelings hurt, and then this happened, and it's just like I'm not gonna. You see. Yeah, he tried to change his brand, but he didn't do it the right way. He just got all weird with it. So some dude named Salvo, which I'm assuming he's this guy is not the guy who's in this video, Salvo. He's not a great person either. But like it still doesn't warrant what Deaf Noodles does to him. It's an open club, open mic, whatever. People can come and do whatever and have their own time. So then he gets the crowd riled up. And then this guy comes out and pushes him. That's right. That's Steph Noodles. He just comes out and just pushes the guy. I'm just like, you can't do that. You can't take a joke now. You get your feelings hurt. You can't take a joke now. And I'm not defending the guy, Salvo, who the one who got pushed. I'm not defending him because he's also not a great person either. But nothing warranted this. He didn't put his hands on him. He didn't touch him. Nothing. Didn't fight him. Didn't do nothing to him. The guy came out from a separate room and pushed him off the stage. And then he proceeds to be a coward and does stuff like this. He pushes him back because why? And then look, now you have to hide behind your security. You have to hide behind your security now. Big man, big tough man, yelling all this stuff behind the security guys. Okay. Make that make sense to me. Make that make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. It is. It truly is. It truly is. But like still, the guy who pushed him is like totally in the wrong. They both suck. But he just came out of a random room, pushes the guy, and then proceeds to have his two little security people cover him as they yell at each other. Like I bet you won't hit. Like saying it's like saying I bet you won't hit me while you're like holding some person like in front of you to like cover you. It's like please grow some, grow some. It's like were your feelings that hurt, that badly hurt, really? So then it gets worse. If you can even believe it, it gets worse. And this next part is not that bad, but it gets even worse after that. He had a whole Las Vegas comedy event, and that all went to shit because he claims that there were a whole bunch of people who don't like him, like over 300 calls, called the event or the place, the comedy club in Vegas, telling them that they didn't like this person, so then they called him and dropped the whole event, which was, from what I'm hearing, wasn't even a real event. Like people called the event person who was hosting it, and he said, "I don't even know who this person is." And then continuing in this timeline, he has an assistant who quit on him not too long ago, a few days ago, claiming that there was like poor working conditions. They went to Burning Man. The assistant complained about him not bringing him any water, food, and all that stuff. And then he gets doxxed. I don't know if you would know what doxxed is, or he gets raided by the police at his comedy club. The police show up. They didn't find much. Nothing much was going on. So they kind of just wasted the cops' time and his time. That's what people do when they raid. They raid Twitch streamers a lot. They just raid a whole lot. If and I don't think it's gonna happen. But if I were ever to like pop off and there's a whole bunch of people that don't like me, it'll take them 2 seconds to find out where I live, call the police or email the police and say, hey, this person is holding somebody hostage, yada yada yada, and all this other stuff, and just have like a SWAT team come to my house for no reason. And people have died because of that, which is wild. But he basically got raided by the FBI, or not the FBI. He got raided by the police, or the police came to his comedy club and whatever. But YouTubers have been raided by the FBI before. Let's see. All of this is to lead up to what happened on Wednesday when he was streaming. He streams on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time, if I'm not mistaken. And what are you saying? And that's why I do burner account. Somebody doxing me or anything like that is just a nightmare. But what the good thing about it is, though, is that people, like, it's not that hard to track down who did it, and people, it's like an offense. You like straight go to jail. I love the H3 podcast, and he's been rated a couple times off of like false things, and the guy who has done it, like, they caught the guy and he's like serving probably like 20 years or so in jail or in prison or something for doing that. Like, it's like a felony. Like, you cannot do that, because people literally have, innocent people who get the FBI called on them have died before, because people go in there thinking that this guy or this person is just a big threat, and they go in there for nothing and then they kill them. So it's a big offense. So it sucks, but at least there are some consequences. But back to Deaf Noodles. On Wednesday, he was streaming, and for whatever reason, a woman takes her top off. So he's like, I don't know if he's like in the same room, but he's also streaming with another person that's in the room, who's like across the table or something. And then there's this girl who just comes in and is just, I don't know, groping the man, not Deaf Noodles, but another guy, and he's showing it on the stream. And the girl just kind of leans over and takes her shirt off, full nips on display, and she's just feeling up on, and I'm just like, and he's laughing the whole time it's happening, and like it's funny. And then literally not that long after, he gets banned on YouTube and Twitch for violating community guidelines. The man gets banned for having full nips on screen. Tell me why. Tell me. And it was obviously in my head, it's like, there's just no way a woman just randomly comes, knowing that there's cameras everywhere and they're being videotaped, and like live, they're being videotaped. There's no way that they would just do that just to do that. Like, I'm for sure, no. Yeah, no, I for sure, like, I feel it in my soul that it was like staged on purpose. Like, he was trying to like have some sort of hype to help his, when people do like stupid stuff to get noticed, like when comedians do like stupid stuff just to like what is that saying, bad publicity is still good publicity or whatever. Like, that's what I feel like that's what he's trying to do, and it's just not the way to go about it. It's just not the way. It's not the way. Yeah, so he got swatted and then immediately banned on Twitch. I'm being unfairly targeted. It's like, no, dude, you're bringing that upon yourself. You're doing that all on your own. But even if he did delete it, it's just like, it's live. Everybody caught it. There are people will literally sit on a stream and record people just to wait for that split second where someone messes up, snip the whole thing and blast it everywhere. Gets millions of views, and even if you delete the video, YouTube and other platforms will find out about it and ban you, like, in a heartbeat. But again, I feel like it was planned. I feel like in my heart it was planned, just because he wanted to make some. He's trying to have this weird publicity arc that I don't understand. I really don't, and it's not looking good for him. And it's like, I feel like more people are like, don't like him now. Like, I used to like him, and now I'm like, more and more the things that he's doing is just like, I just don't like you now because you're just cheesy and weird. Like, then he posted this after he got banned, as if it's like a funny, like, haha, they got me. This is why I feel like it was intentional, because of this.
Being taken into custody again by the internet police. I've been banned on Twitch. being taken into custody again by the internet police. They don't want me to exist on the internet, folks. I've been banned on Twitch.
And I'm just like, it's not that they don't want you to exist on the internet. It's that you're trying to exist on the internet so hard and it's not working. It's not working. I heard his YouTube career on massive downturn, so he did. It all started when he started calling that one guy a PDF file. And that's when it just all, and then the way he was trying to defend it, especially when he has his own like case that he's dealing with because some guy called him that, and it's just like, come on, just you did do your homework. 500 subs, 500,000 subs, and only 20K video views a video. His account is more dead followers than alive ones. Yeah, and the only like validation I feel like that he's getting nowadays is the people that show up to the club, so he gets like firsthand validation. But like as far as I've heard, I haven't watched because I could care less. All of like, because he live streams all of the shows that happen. He's only had like 3 so far, but all of the roasts that happens on the comedy clubs, and I've heard that they're all like garbage, and it's like free to the public, so anybody can just stand there, and it's like an open mic comedy club. So I heard it's trash, and then I have to fact check it. I'm not sure, but I wouldn't. What's there to say that it's truer? But I saw that apparently his club has like 2 violations. One of like he didn't get a permit to build the facility, and then there's also like a permit where certain places are like zoned, like only you can only build a house here, you can only build a gas station here. So that I guess where he made the comedy club, it's not like certified or permitted to even be a comedy club sort of thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's true, honestly, to be honest with you. So that's what's happening with our no longer friend of the show, Deaf Noodles. Sad to say, but the boy he's lost his mind. He's really lost his mind, and I'm gonna continue following him just to see how far this crazy ass man is willing to go. But yeah, that was basically it. I can't believe I did just about what is it, 2 hours, almost 2 hours worth of stuff. Oh my god, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I need some water. And I literally talked about every single thing that I had on my list, so that's great. So yeah, what did you think? What did you think about this episode? Since it's only me and you here, I wonder when the day is gonna come where like people are gonna start trickling in and like staying. You know what I mean? Just seen the Deaf Noodles Twitch video. Yeah, it was on purpose. It was on purpose. It totally was. It totally was. I should be a detective. The Queen video, the Queen photo was photoshopped. The whole Twitch thing, I figured it out. I should be a detective. I should be a detective. For sure. No drinks today. I'm currently sipping on oh, that's not good. Just got water all over my computer. I'm sipping on the bubble water on the orange one. I'm trying to drink all of those first. Like, if you could see my floor right now, I have a whole lot of drinks on the floor. But yes, like I said, I will be doing the food things, or the trying the stuff would be on Tuesdays, like every Tuesdays now. I'm going to do the prime drink. I'm going to do the sushi, and I'm trying to think of another thing to try, but I'm going to do sushi and the prime drink on Tuesday for sure. I'm going to do it every Tuesday. I can't do 2 times a week. My stomach, bro. My stomach can't handle it. But yeah, thanks. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yes, I've been doing the views, the views, the shorts. They've been here and there. It's been hit or miss. The one that I did about Addison Rae popped off. I've done the bubble water one, that kind of, couple hundred, and then the one I did earlier, I think it was like yesterday, about the Queen, got a little bit too. But I don't know, I'm waiting because for the first short that I made, like it took a couple days and then it popped off, so I really don't know. So I'm trying to do like, as like when little like stories come in, like little like news and stuff come in, thinking of like doing a quick short just so that it's hard. I don't know, but I've also been posting them on TikToks just to like see where it'll go. So that's happening. I've been having an issue with my social medias lately because I had a different username because I was trying to take a different career path, and then I said fuck that, I think it's boring, so I came back to YouTube and I'm trying to get my old username back, and I have to wait like 14 days. So yeah, that's happening. But yeah, I've been posting on TikToks and doing my little YouTube shorts, trying to be a person of my age and not like 40 years old, a boomer not knowing how to do shit. So yeah, that is it for me today. It is 10 o'clock. My God. I need me some food. I need me to watch some shows. I don't even know what to watch anymore. I kind of gotta get off the YouTube and watch like stuff on Netflix or something, or Peacock. I'm hoping. I've gotten like 2 subs from it, but like, where are they? They're not in my stream. Maybe they'll watch later, but like, I don't know. But yeah, thank you for sticking around. I am out. Have a great weekend. Hope you have a great one. Drink some bubble water. And I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.